Hello, I'm Dr. Mohua Bhattacharya. I'm Assistant Professor in the Amity School of Economics. And today we will be doing the features of oligopoly market and we'll be doing conjectural variation. These are the two main topics which we will be doing right now for today, the first session. And you know, the oligopoly market is the most practical market which mostly goes around, and the coke market or the automobile market and all this market which we see, they are all the oligopoly in the sense. So we'll be just briefly going with the outline with what is the brief, the most important characteristic. It is that there are few sellers in this market. There are very few, and their products are not identical. They are not similar, but they are not identical, obviously, but they can be differentiated and they can be standardized. So if we brief the features, they are the few firms, interdependency, entry restriction, group behavior, and non-price competition. These are the most important. Non-price competition means the advertising plays a very important role in this market. And as I have said, there are few firms. Each of the firms are interdependent on each other. The strategy of taken by firm 1 is taken care by firm 2. And firm 2 again, when takes a strategy, firm 1 reacts on it. So there is a good section of action and reaction in this kind of firm. Now we'll come to the conjectural variation and Kuhner model of conjectural variation we will be doing. And there are two broad kinds of oligopoly model. That is conjectural variation model and another one is game theory model. So the conjectural variation model is something which is of Cournot, Barton, Steckelberg. These are the most important models of under conjectural variation. And conjectural means it is a belief that one firm has about the way its competitor may react if it varies its price and output. That means by the conjectural variation we mean that that firm will be reacting on its price and output on the belief that one firm has about its rivals. So about its rivals' reaction. So the firms form conjecture about the variation in the other firm's output, that it will accompany any change in its own output. The moment one firm will be taking one strategy, it knows that its rival will be reacting to it. So Kuhner model is based upon this conjectural variation assumption, and it is based on the unrealistic assumption of costless production. So he has taken the example of the production of mineral water. So in which it is said that it is a costless production, and it is said that there are two firms, and when the two firms enter, the first firm will be taking the half of the market and the other firm will be taking the half of the half market. If we take a simple model, then we can find that this is your demand curve and this is your marginal cost is 0, and so this is your half of the output equals to 1 point in which the output is determined, and the firm B will be entering, and this is firm A's output which is determined, OMA suppose. This is the output of A firm, and now firm B enters, and firm B takes this as its demand curve, and it will take this as its MC. This is its MC, and this is the half of, again the half of the half is produced. So half of half is produced by B firm, which is equal to 1/4. So this way the reaction and the action pattern will go on. It said, Cournot says that this action and reaction in the conjectural variation model will take place because the firm has got the naive behavior of not learning from the previous experience. It will not learn that once I take a strategy, my opponent also takes a strategy. So but Cournot keeps an assumption that the firm has got a naive behavior of not learning from previous experience. So it will go on action and reaction sort of, and now the question comes how long it will continue. So it is said that till 1/3 of the total market is being produced by each of the duopolists, the action reaction will continue. That is, firm A enters first, he will produce 1/3. Firm B, who has produced next, he will also produce 1/3. So 1/3 and 1/3 will be produced by the two of the firms, and so the total market share will be 2/3. The industry shares will be 2/3. So this is something. So 1/3 will remain untouched. So to keep the competition alive, this 1/3 remains untouched, and it is only the 2/3 of the market which has been taken care by the duopolist. So each firm maximizes profit in each period, but industry profits are not maximized. So reorganization of each other and interdependency can lead them to act as a monopolist, producing half of the market share. So the next step is that how long they will be doing it. They will go on doing it till the 1/3 is produced, but for the market to get the optimum, it is necessary that each of them accepts the presence of the other and they make a collusion. Collusion means they are together, they accept it, and they accept the interdependency in the market. This is the most important thing. And so as I have said, each firm maximizes profit in each period, but industry profit are not maximized. Reorganization of each other and interdependency, that is open collusion, can lead them to act as monopolists, producing half of the market share. So this is something which is the most important thing. So the action and the reaction pattern will continue as the firms have naive behavior of never learning from the past experience. However, an equilibrium will reach in which each firm produces 1/3 of the total market. So as I have said that this is the MR curve of a firm, and because MC is equal to 0 I have assumed. So that's why this is the axis it has touched, and it is equals to 1 point, equals to 1 at when elasticity of demand is equal to, here if we have assumed that the MC is equal to 0. So MC1 is equal to MC2 will be equals to 0 in this case. And so MR and MC is equal at this point when the elasticity is equal to 1. And so with this point we have got this is an output of firm A. And the firm B, as I have said, it will react and it will enter into the market, and it knows that half of the market is already taken. So it will take the other half and it will produce half of the half. So it will produce 1/4 of the total. So this behavior goes on because it assumes the naive behavior of never learning from the previous experience. So finally each of the firm will be producing 1/3 of the total market share. So the total industry's output will be 2/3, because it is 1/3 plus 1/3, 1/3 by firm A, 1/3 by firm B, and so 2/3 will be the total market share. So this is something which is of oligopoly market with the conjectural variation and based on Cournot model. So Cournot model is something which has started, and it is called the neoclassical economist model, and the equilibrium share of the oligopoly market by firms under conjectural variation will be 1/3. So